Well, welcome back to the phonics portion of our day. So today we're going to go over our letters and sounds. We're going to recap listening for short A and short I. Make sure that that you can identify the short A, which is A, or the long A, which is its name, A. Also, short I, which is I, and long I, which is I. So we'll be working on that. And then we're going to read an informational book that it's going to give us some information about kindergarten, like, because you guys know what it's all about. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to do a combination of letter and sound, bing, bang, boom. Friends, I cannot express to you enough. Continue practicing over the summer, okay? All right, sight words, practice sight words, practice letters and sounds, and practice writing, and your math facts. Okay. E, U, F, M, S, K, T, G, G, Y, Y, J, J, D, D, Z, Z, I, A, R, X, H, C, Q, B, B, W, W, N, O, R, P, V, L, O. Okay, very, very good. All right, so I want you to go ahead and listen to the middle sound. Okay, I'm going to say some words, and I want you to listen to their middle sounds. Okay, so I want you to listen to this word, cat. Okay, say that with me, cat. What is the middle sound do you hear in cat? Ah, good job. All right, how about this one? Fan. Fan. Ah, good job. Sad. Sad. Ah, very, very good. So we know that the ah sound is the short sound in A. Now listen to this one. Rain. Say that with me. Rain. What sound do you hear in the middle? A. How about this one? Face. Face. A. Excellent. Cake. Cake. What sound do you hear in the middle? A. So that is A is the long sound in the vowel A. Okay. Now let's try this one. Will, nip, dig. Okay, so say that with me. Will, nip, dig. What is the middle sound you hear in those three? I. Good job. So this sound is the short I. It's a sound, it's a short sound I. Okay, now listen to this one. Pile, time, hide. Say it with me. Pile, time, hide. What is the sound that you hear in the middle? I. Very, very good. That is the long I. Okay, now I'm going to say some words. You will tell me if it is the short sound or the long sound of each one. Okay, pan, pan. Short A, good job. Take, take. Long A, good job. Ripe, ripe. Long I, good job. Okay. Fin, fin. Short I. Excellent, friends. That's wonderful, wonderful. listening ears. All right, let's keep going. So for this part, if you hear the I sound, I want you to raise your hand high. Okay. When I say the short I want you to freeze. Okay. So everybody ready? All right. So here we go. Remember, long I, raise your hand. Short I, freeze. Okay. So here we go. Tim, Tim, time, time. Okay. Rip, rip, ripe, ripe. Thin, thin. Fine, fine. All right, very, very good. Excellent. All right, now let's go ahead and try the same thing with long A and short A. So again, if you hear the A sound, you're going to wave your hands in the air. If you don't, if you hear the long A, you're going to wave your hands in the air. If you hear the short A, got it? All right, so here we go. Ran, ran. Rain, rain. Very good. All right. Tape, tape. Tap, tap. Okay, good job. Man, man. Main, main. Pad, pad. Paid, paid. Very, very good, friends. All right, so let's see. Oh, okay, so let me show you my. Okay, let me move this over here. All right, so look here. So here we have the long A, and the reason we know it's going to be a long A is because there's going to be a consonant here, a consonant here, and then we have superstar E, who makes this vowel say its name, right? Okay, just like in the word rake. You hear the A sound, okay? And here, for this one, there will be a consonant here. Then we have our vowel, consonant, and then there's superstar E. And superstar E will make this vowel say its name, like in bike, bike. Okay, got that? All right, so let's see. All right, so I'm going to say some words, okay, and I want you to either point to the long A or the long I. Got it? All right, so here we go. Mate, mate. Kite, kite. Very good. All right, how about lime, lime? How about bake, bake? How about ride, ride? How about, let's do one more, wave, wave. Very, very good. All right, remember, that's how you're going to remember Superstar E will make the very first vowel say its name. Superstar E has such an amazing job. All right, so let's go ahead and read our story for today. Okay. The story is titled The Best Thing About Kindergarten. And it's written by Jennifer Lloyd and it's illustrated by Quinn Lang. Now, our kindergarten was a little different this year. Okay, these scholars are going to talk about what it is, what it's like in a kindergarten classroom. So that's the type of information we're going to learn today. But I think we might be able to relate to some things because Mrs. Harrow did try and incorporate um, the feeling of being in a classroom, but you working from home. Okay, so hopefully you're able to kind of relate. That means you're able to feel kind of like what they're talking about. All right, so this is my title page, The Best Thing About Kindergarten. So let's see what they think the best thing is. And I want, as I'm reading this, I want you to be thinking about what was the best thing for you about kindergarten. It was the last day of kindergarten. The students were getting ready for their graduation. Okay, so it's the last day of kindergarten, and all these scholars are getting ready for their graduation. So that's something that even if you were here live in person, Lehman Academy of Excellence does not do kindergarten graduations. So that wouldn't be something that you can relate to. However, though, if you were in preschool, there are preschools that do graduation. I know that the Lehman preschool does a graduation. I know last year, because of COVID, they did a drive-by graduation for all those that were moving on from preschool to kindergarten. So it was a little different. So you guys still got to have some form of celebration. Okay. Mrs. Appleby looked at her class proudly. They had made fancy hats and special decorations. They knew how to sing their graduation songs. So there she is. She's very proud of her scholars. And they made fancy hats and decorations. And here they're singing, they're practicing their songs. So could Mrs. Harrow be proud of her scholars? Oh, yes. Have I said that to you guys? Oh, plenty of times, right? You guys have made me proud throughout the whole year. I can't, tell you guys enough times. You have done amazing. Carpet places, everyone, Mrs. Appleby said. We still have time for one last guessing game. She waited for Tabitha to fix her hat, and for Jonathan to finish tying his shoe. Then she began. Who can guess what is the best thing about kindergarten? So here, normally in class, you would, if you were in a classroom, the teacher would say, okay, class, everybody gather around the carpet. So you would sit on the carpet. Maybe next year you'll be able to do that. Okay, and this scholar wasn't at the carpet yet because she was fixing her hat. This one was really, really busy tying his shoes. Okay, so in kindergarten, you're still learning how to kind of dress yourself somehow, and then you're also tying your shoes. If you remember, last week sometime I asked you guys, do you guys know how to tie your shoes? And I did say make sure you practice over the summer because when you get to first grade teachers don't tie shoes, right? Okay. It's calendar time, cried Tabitha. You are so good at saying the days of the week, replied Mrs. Appleby. Do we say the days of the week? But calendar time is not the best thing about kindergarten. I wonder what it is. And so see here, here's all the days of the week: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then here, there's like months of the year. All of these here. I wonder what the best thing about kindergarten is. It's the Playhouse Center, exclaimed Corin. The Playhouse Center is the perfect place for someone with your imagination. But keep on guessing. So it's not the Playhouse Center. Look how awesome their Playhouse Center is. That's something that they might have in preschool. Because here at Lehman Academy, in our kindergarten, we don't have playhouses. Yeah, so probably preschool. But it's not that, and that looks pretty awesome. The block corner, proclaimed Benjamin. Your tunnels and towers are terrific, agreed Mrs. Appleby. Please put the blocks away, Benjamin. Something else is the best thing about kindergarten. So it's not the block corner. Wow, look at all those blocks. So she's telling him, make sure you pick up all those blocks. But it's not blocks. I wonder what it is. How about arts and crafts time? Asked Clara. Did we do arts and crafts? All year long, you guys had different projects to do. You can cut spectacular shapes. However, that's not the answer. Hey, arts and crafts are pretty awesome. There's painting. I wonder what is so special about kindergarten. I'm getting a little nervous here because these things are awesome. It's definitely math time, piped up Adrian. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great counting, said Mrs. Appleby. Keep trying, though. Something even better is the best thing about kindergarten. So it's not math? And she says great counting, but something is better. I don't know. Could it be the writing center? Asked Patrick. You have learned many wonderful words, but beginning to write is not it either. So it's not the writing center. Did we learn how to write this year? Oh, yeah. What do we do when we write? How do we start? Capital letter. And then what do we put between our sentences? Or our words, I should say. Finger spacing. Okay. And how do we end it? Period, exclamation point, or a question mark. And now, because it is almost the end of the school year, we can write up to 3 sentences, sometimes even more. Remember, we only started off with one short little sentence, and look at how far we've come. And that still isn't the best thing in kindergarten? I don't know what it is. For her guess, Emily held up a book. Emily, when I say 1, 2, 3, story time zip, you are always ready to listen. Suddenly, the class sat very still. Oh, it is not story time now, giggled Mrs. Appleby. On with the guessing game. The students thought as hard as they could. So there they are. And now look here, they're thinking super hard. Like their brains are hurting, they're thinking super hard. See that one? This one, he doesn't know. This one thinks it might be like drawing time. This kid yells, recess! I don't know. Let's see. Recess is the best, declared Will, leading the others outside. You are a monkey bar superstar, but come back. We still haven't found the answer. So it's not recess. Although recess is super duper fun, it's not recess. Just then, marching music drifted from the gym. Straighten your hats, everyone. Time to go. The students scurried into line, all except Alex. Mrs. Appleby smiled. I'll tell you soon. So there they all are lining up to go into the gym because they hear music. She says, I'll tell you soon. This is our graduation day. With much pride, we are on our way, sang the students. Their hats swished as they danced, keeping the beat to Mrs. Appleby's drum. And then up there it says, Happy Graduation. And there's Mrs. Appleby beating her drum. And look, see all of that? Those are music notes to let us know. The illustrator is letting us know that they are singing and they are dancing. Look at all these cool moves. They're having a spectacular time. And there's all the parents like, wow, yay, yay. One by one, the children received their diplomas. So here she is giving them their diplomas. That means it's a piece of paper that says they're moving on to first grade. And here they are celebrating. And look at this one. He is so proud of himself. See that? The illustrator is showing us like he's just beaming with light. He's so proud. And here the parents are taking pictures. See? And smile. See that? It's a proud moment for scholars and for parents, right? At the end of the ceremony, the audience clapped. Mrs. Appleby clapped the loudest. So look here, everybody is clapping. They're all on stage, and the parents are just going crazy. Yay! Woohoo! But it says that Mrs. Appleby clapped the loudest. She must be really, really proud. The children gathered near their teacher. What is the best thing about kindergarten? No. What is the best thing about kindergarten? They shouted together. It is each one of you, of course. You, my students, are the best thing about kindergarten, exclaimed Mrs. Appleby, giving them all a great big graduation hug. Aww. So look here, they're all asking, what is the best thing? And then she says, you guys. And look, they're all giving a group hug. And all of them are so very special to Mrs. Appleby. Yeah, just like you guys are so very special to me. And then this one says, thank you. The end. That really was a cute book. And there were a lot of things we could relate to in that, right? Yeah. So when we meet for ELA today, friends, you're going to bring it's called the Shy Dragon activity. And we are going to work on long vowels, A, E, I, O, and U. So make sure you bring that, okay? All right, friends, see you in a bit. Bye.